Welcome back to Game Devs Play Games, where you can watch games and practice game design. Why gotta be like that?
Let us do the game design.
I am ready to do the game design.
I can do the game design at the game.
Or are you ready for...
Booster has such a nice place. I miss my fortress. I miss the good old days. Toadstool screaming in terror. Mario rushing in to save her. Oh jeez, it's Mario. Oops. Okay. Calm down. Don't let him see you like this. Hey! Fuck you! No, not like that, dummy. Wrong tone and need more confidence. You! What are you doing here, fuckface? If Toadstool were at my castle waiting to be rescued, she'd be crying like a baby.
Yeah, that was real good.
Yeah, it's what I said. It's you.
His voices. I can't believe it. It's Miriam.
I want to take that.
That's also me being afraid to keep going high because I'm gonna start coughing.
Miriam.
I want to take that audio bite of you just saying, and just make that your ringtone.
Yeah, or my text tone.
That voice. It's Toadstool. I thought she got away, but she's been stuck here. Wahaha. Well, I guess I'll be returning to my castle now. Fuck out of my way. Fuckface.
I love how this whole time too you get Booster just kind of like popping his eyes into this little like
I'm here too.
eye hole. Well, that's all we can do, I guess.
What? You're still here? That look on your face. Wah. Ha ha, I get it now. Out of my way, asshole. Yeah, it's a piece of work, ain't I? I'm a piece of work. I'm all this power and looks and smarts too. I know. You're thinking he really can talk really well, and a big strong guy like him would be great to have along, right? I'm gonna do something I may regret later. I'll let you join the Koopa Troop. You can thank me later, when I regret it.
Mario and his friends have joined the Koopa Troop, or so they're pretending. Bowser joins the group. Yay!
My mom used to call me Bowsy.
I can believe that. I don't need an explanation. Leave me alone. Alright, we're gonna get rid of Malo.
Yup.
Sorry,
man.
Malo.
Mario.
Now we finally have Bowser in the party, and Bowser's pretty cool. He's like the powerhouse.
If there was a tank.
I mean, he is basically the tank. He has probably the highest defense and highest offense.
Yep.
But maybe the lowest special defense and special attack. I'm not really sure what his balance is.
Probably. Yeah.
Whereas Malo definitely is more of like the high special attack.
Yeah.
I don't know if Malo
That's his
has
bread
good
and
special
butter.
defense. And then Gino has high special attack, and I think Mario's just high.
Well, I think it's like the standard roles, right? Mario is
because Mario's probably
Mario's like
all around.
all around, yeah. Gino is your mage, Malo is your cleric, and Bowser's your like barbarian or your fighter.
Yeah, I guess that's a fair way of putting it. And I think that balance works out pretty well. And when you're using a, what, 6-stat system? No, 4-stat system. No,
Yeah.
6-stat. Let's see. There's health. There's your flower is not. You don't have shared. There's no MP. All right.
Do you want to drink water?
I'm all right. I had a lot of coffee. Let's look at it.
I've had that work where I'm like, hey,
okay. Oh, speed is a factor. Okay, so there's speed, attack, defense, magic attack, magic defense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 6 total, including health.
right.
So yeah, I mean, like, you kind of just can build it so that one stat is everyone's primary. So Peach's is probably going to be speed.
Right.
That's my assumption. I have no idea.
Yeah, we don't even know if she's a playable character.
But as it is, Mario has attack 50, Geno has attack 70, Jesus, and then Bowser has 85. So Bowser's the strongest, and then Malo has it 42 because he's bad. Mario's defense is 23, Geno's is 29, and then Bowser's is 52, and then Malo's 23. Magic Attack Mario's 36, Geno has 36, so I guess Geno isn't the necessarily the best at Magic Attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bowser's is obviously weaker, and then Malo is 36, which is, wow, the same. Wow. Huh. And then, let's see, Magic Defense 19, 22, 30, and 24. So Bowser actually has the highest Magic Defense. What a weird balance.
Yeah.
I guess, like, maybe speed is actually a more significant factor than I anticipated. I mean, I think in this game, that just defines initiative of who gets to go when.
Or do you think, well, yeah, there's no real way to have a stat govern how easy it is to block an attack.
Oh, I guess speed could influence dodge rate and accuracy.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, I mean, based on those stats, it does still look like Mario is the most well-rounded.
Right.
Geno is, like, super offense, because his defense stats both are kind of weak, but he's really good at both magic and standard attack.
Gotcha. So maybe he functions more like a rogue than he does mage.
Yeah, I suppose in a way. Bowser's just good at everything.
Well, he's Bowser.
Except for speed. Bowser's just slow, which that makes sense. But if speed only really defines initiative, that really ends up in Bowser's favor.
Right.
Because speed is really important for the long term of an experience like this, specifically so that you can defeat enemies before their turn. Because obviously if you take damage every single time you enter a battle, it slowly whittles you down to nothing.
Right.
Whereas if you can attack and kill them first, then, you know, you just never take damage.
He's through.
Get you right in your weird eyes.
Actually, that one was weird, because he didn't really hit him, he just sort of swiped at the air, and then the magical rod just felt bad, and then took damage.
We should, so last time we played this, we saw some, graphical,
oh, yeah.
Oh, really? I have to
It was with that marionette-looking guy.
I have to switch them in order to use Mal's special abilities.
Really?
Stupid.
That's annoying. I mean, I kind of get it, but also, like...
Well, he's still in the party, so it's not like he's gone. Why not just let me pan down?
No, not the black hole! Don't put me in the pocket dimension!
Okay, so...
Yep.
We have this, the booster the first, booster the second, and these are just kind of here, and you're like, oh, these are kind of interesting, but a little weird, but, you know, alright. And then you see, like, latest boosters just standing in the doorway, and you're like, you're creepy.
Creepy booster. Ooh, yay.
Oh, boy.
What's the big rush?
God damn it.
I'm Booster, and this is my famous Tower of Amusement. Normally I welcome visitors to play with me and my sniffets. However, a girl fell out of the sky and into my lap recently. Since then, I've been busy keeping her happy and entertained. I no longer have time to play. So please enjoy yourself. At your own risk, that is.
You missed it that entire time I was doing this.
I like Booster being, like, extra creepy.
Yeah. Mostly because, damn it, I need to give my voice a break from doing Bowser and Peach in the same scene.
Look, man, you took this upon yourself.
I know.
Yeah.
Punch you in your fucking nose.
Oh, so good.
Oh.
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 Ooh. Oh, no, he is Bowser in this.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
I thought that he was maybe Koopa, but he's not.
Coop King. Koopa. Koopa.
I thought there was something over here.
Koopa.
Is there really nothing?
Coop King. hips.
Do you need help?
I'm a little loopy.
Are you okay,
I'm
buddy?
a little loopy.
Oh, there we go. That's what I was thinking. Damn it!
Turb.
I gotta keep throwing away my goddamn mushrooms because I keep getting more
Or
goddamn
just
things.
use them.
I could just use them.
I mean, I understand how crazy that sounds.
I just have so much flour to use for mallow.
Then why are you holding on to the mushrooms?
I mean, that's why I'm not.
Oh.
That's why I keep throwing them away.
to the mushroom dungeon, then we need all the mushrooms.
We might. You never know. I was one of those players growing up where I hoard everything.
I can't.
Until like the last battle.
What was it? I was playing Skyrim, and my buddy Ian was like helping me out because I never actually beat that game, and I was playing through, and it's still the case. I haven't beaten the game because I get too sidetracked so easily.
Yeah.
And at one point, I'm like walking down a path in a forest,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "Cujo, I appreciate you as a friend, but if you keep on ignoring all of the plants along the road, we're gonna have problems." Be like, oh, okay. So then it took me 3 times as long to get from point A to point B. Because I needed to go and pick up that stuff.
I feel like that's a crappy thing to do, right? Because picking up plants in that game is a very oh, that's the wrong hammer. That's a very like, if that's your play style, you play that way.
Right.
You don't play that way unless you want to. So like criticizing someone for not picking up all the plants, that's like being like,
You okay?
it was
Is that a burp?
Yeah.
A burp that was
I don't know,
trying to
they
come
might
out.
not have even picked up on the mic. But that's like saying like, I'm
You're
mad
not
at you for
enjoying
not
this, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is, and that's why it's dumb. Like
Yeah.
you can enjoy Skyrim. however the hell
I
you
know
want.
he wasn't legitimately like that, but
Well, no, he was probably like, I'm
also
upset because you're not playing it the way that I play it, and you my
wasn't actually
gaming
upset.
instincts are on fire because I want to pick up those flowers and you're
he is
not.
also the type of player that when there was a glitch in Assassin's Creed 2, okay, you know that fist fight in the beginning of the game?
Nope, never played it.
Oh my god, that game was actually really good.
That's what people say, but
it's good.
I was unconvinced.
I know, you're always unconvinced.
When a game has, alright, when
Okay,
a game
you
has
people
like
at home,
6 games in its franchise in less than 6 years.
that wasn't the case with Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed 2 came out like 2 or 3 years
Look, man,
after the first one, and they massively improved everything. That is heralded as one of the best games in the series.
I get that, but I played Assassin's Creed 1 like after Assassin's Creed 3 had already been out. I was late to the party, and at that point I was like,
fine.
this is
It's all good.
not
Anyway,
gonna get much better.
there was a glitch where in the beginning of the game, you get into a fist fight with a couple punks that are just like picking on you or whatever. And Ian, I was there for this, goes to like finish off the guy or whatever, and stabs him with an invisible hidden blade that he shouldn't have had at the beginning of the game. So it's like, oh man, these bullies are really being bullies. Time to take them out. Like they're all like laying there dead, and everyone's like, what the hell was that? It was funny.
You definitely just missed the awesome little retro Mario.
I like that retro Mario thing.
So good.
Did you try to like run away?
I was like, maybe I can
Did you
leave.
have control of it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I mean, like, I can only move around in this space. I think that, narratively speaking, there were some really smart choices with making Bowser part of the party in general, but the way they introduced him, I thought, was particularly on point.
Oh, yeah.
And
They're sticking with the weird, like, sort of sense of humor that this game has sort of, like, built up a rapport for.
Well, it's that, plus it's sort of, oh, man, I can't think of the right words for it, but I think this was the first time Bowser was, quote unquote, one of the good guys.
Yes.
As far as the Mario franchise is concerned. So it sort of was already like breaking conventions in the Mario universe before this point. Bowser being what he was, especially added to that. So I don't know, there were some smart choices to that.
It was interesting. It makes the experience a little bit more memorable because then you can, like, at that time when we were playing this as kids, and like your other friends hadn't played the game, like, yeah, well, I'm played an RPG where Mario and Bowser are on the same team.
Yeah.
And guaranteed, I don't care who you are, if you were a kid and you heard that, you would have been like,
What?
what?
That's not right.
Anyway.
Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you for dealing with my crazy.
They don't have to deal with it.
Oh.